The mighty James, a watery wonderland drawing outdoor enthusiasts like a magnet. From kayakers to canoeists, it provides a river of relief.
I think the Middle James is about as special as a river as I've ever been on.
75 miles up the waterway from Richmond, two boaters see opportunity.
This is the Cadillac experience of the James out here.
Captains Will Cash at the bow and Will Smith at the stern.
Bateau is the French word for boat.
Helm the James River Bateau Company out of Scottsville.
More or less, this is right middle smack in what is referred to as America's founding river.
A tour business, nearly 15 years in the making.
We've been talking about doing this forever, so we said, let's give this idea a try, and here we are.
Launched last summer, the friends from high school are riding a wave of success at 2 miles an hour.
Start a business that's about a boat that 99% of the general public has never heard of. It was, maybe somewhat of a risky proposition.
The Amherst County natives power their vessel and ply these shallow waters, muscling a pole with good old-fashioned elbow grease.
That's correct.
Which is exactly the point of their journey.
We get some steps, that's for sure.
The Wills whisk passengers back 2 centuries to a time when the Bateau ruled the river. But not for recreation.
This has been an extremely overlooked aspect of our history and something that a lot of Virginians unfortunately don't know anything about.
Hundreds of flat-bottom boats were fueling the Commonwealth's economy for decades.
Rivers like this with the James River Basin here, this would have been, the most important superhighway really of the era.
Their business isn't just about the bottom line.
We see it as carrying on our county history and a lot of our, cultural heritage of coming from, small town rural Virginia.
The captains pay homage to the forgotten boaters who toiled between Lynchburg and Richmond so long ago.
It's a testament to their will and strength to be able to get these boats down the James.
Steering a tradition that began in the 1770s.
Vast majority of men would have been enslaved African Americans, but you also would have had poor whites operating boats as well, and a fair amount of freedmen operating boats as well.
The Bateaus ebbed from the James River when railroads were introduced, but their legacy looms large.
Peak Bateau year would have been 1830.
Gone are the cargoes of tobacco, sugar, and tea.
It's a tough day out here, so you imagine the evening for these men would be a welcome sight.
These 21st century Bateau men entertain and educate passengers, offering tours by day and cruises at sunset along a stretch of the river, dripping with natural beauty.
Lots of wildlife. We see bald eagles, osprey, we've seen a bobcat, we've seen bear. Yeah, this is one of the best places to come enjoy, Central Virginia and what it has to offer.
Their ancient vessel is actually quite new.
Most of the time people are looking and they're saying, that is just a gorgeous boat. I don't know what that is, but I want to be on that boat.
Last winter, the friends built their 45-foot boat christened Morning Dew by hand. A months-long labor of love, creating a craft unlike most others on the James.
When we first started doing it, we had people taking us for gator fishermen.
It's so cool. We want to be part of the tour.
The curious, like Cedar Rose Young, admire the captain's conviction.
And when you get synced up with nature to that level, and you know how to navigate a river like this, priceless.
For Will Smith, Bateau life has been a part of family lore since he was born.
I was afforded a front row seat to the resurgence of this watercraft, and so I consider it a privilege to be able to bring that to the public.
Ralph Smith founded the James River Bateau Fest in 1987. The same year, his son was born.
Clearly, when my father introduced me to these boats, I think he thought he was going to show me a special part of the world. I'm not sure he thought that it was going to be a career path, but here we are.
Ralph's son finds comfort following in his father's wake.
I see it as almost a sacred duty to be able to carry this on, and I hope I'm making him proud.
Steering a hobby into a full-time calling.
It's a story in Virginia that a lot of people don't know.
Will Smith and Will Cash making a splash on the James River.
A lot of hours out here in this water.
Captaining a new venture from stem to stern.
Yeah, for sure. I think we're lucky to get to do this.
A voyage that's also keeping the past afloat.
We consider ourselves, among the first full-time bateaumen in about 150 years at this point. So,
For I Have a Story,
if people don't talk about it, if people don't carry it on, these things disappear.
I'm Greg McQuaid, CBS 6 News.